right, everyone, we're here with Alea. She's going to tell us about the CIP board that started. Alea, go ahead.
All right, this is the lab CIP board. Basically, we call it the Solutions Board.
Okay.
And in this board, we wanted to demonstrate the process from solution to CIP.
Okay.
So what we'll have here is a person has an idea. They'll write it down here on the clipboard.
You got a lot going already?
Yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
good.
And what we'll do, we'll meet up in the lab. There's a committee of us that'll meet up in the lab to discuss the idea. We'll find a way to translate it into a more positive way. Instead of saying a problem, we'll describe things in positive words, but basically to keep everything positive. So what we have here, one person from the committee will come here and translate the ideas to the board. We'll put the date, the initials of the person with the solution. We'll put the opportunity. Okay. And we will also put the ideas in motion, so ways that we're going to implement the CIP. And we'll, from here, if it's pliable, then we'll go ahead and put a check mark here for an idea that was submitted as a CIP and the number for the CIP. And what we do here is we have a color for the ideas that we have, whether we can find the solution internally or if we need a little extra help from different areas in WWT. Okay. And here we have our goal, which is 45% for the lab participation. Okay. And here we have more notes. We have the 8 ways listed here, basically to get ideas rolling for people to come up with more solutions in the RNS area. As always, there's some room for suggestions, because it's a continuously improving board. And
so this suggestion box is just for the board, right?
Exactly, just for the board. Okay, and all right. It's pretty full already.
Okay, good stuff. Yeah. All right. Everybody seems pretty involved with it, so that's awesome, Alea. Great stuff. Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, here with Ashley is going to tell us about what she developed on the other side of the CIP board. Ashley, go ahead.
So this is the other side of the back side of our board. We wanted to make sure that we highlighted the core value of the month. So everything in the lab and everything that has to do with the board revolves around the core value of the month. We have a story down here that basically gives an idea of what that core value of the month looks like in and out of the lab, so at home as well. We have your wellness facts, so this gives you a nice view of the basic information of the wellness, and then also any highlights of what they have going on currently. All right. We have our 8 ways to CIPs. So this is a great example of how we can jog people's minds to help them come up with CIPs. Okay. And then we move on to safety. So safety is one of our #1 top priorities. We just want to make sure that our gear is protected and also our people. Yep. And then what is a CIP? We want to make sure that everyone has a clear understanding of what that looks like and how to submit one. All right. We're keeping a rolling score of all of our CIPs submitted for the year. Love that. Down here we have our approvals in this section, so all the CIPs that get approved go in this section. And last, we have our food for thought, so it's a quote of the month that ties back to the core value of the month. All right, that's where it starts and ends, the core values. All right, perfect, Ashley. Awesome job. Thank you so much. Thank you.
After Ashley and Alea and their improvement team had finalized the CIP Solutions Board, it was time to communicate to the entire ITC Rack and Stack team and kick off the start of the CIP Solutions Board. So they set up a time to get the entire team together and go over the basic process. Now, the real power of the CIP Solutions Board is it can collect great ideas and opportunity for improvements into a central, highly visible location that will accelerate the great ideas and creativity of our most valuable resource, our WWT employees. Now here's George Schrodinger with a few words of support and thanks to the team.
Ashley said it earlier, and we're very much appreciative of all that, all the new ideas. This just allows us to formalize it, but it also creates an environment where we continually pressure ourselves to come up with better ways to run the business. And I'm thankful, and thanking you guys in advance for participating and putting the time into it. So that's all I want to say. And thanks to everybody. Thanks, Ashley, very much. Thanks, everybody, for all that.
Now, of course, a kickoff of a new effort would not be complete without a little motivation and incentive from team leaders. Donnie Zykin has stepped up as the sacrificial lamb to encourage his team to submit CIPs. He has pledged to shave his head if his Rack and Stack team finishes the year with the most CIPs submitted in the LTC facility. Thanks, Donnie. We'll be watching your team's progress.